Joining us now is Isaiah Esdale. Questions for Isaiah? Go ahead, Greg Hunter.
So Isaiah, walk us through, the early part of the season when you weren't playing a lot, and then what it took to get on the field, and how you've persevered since then.
I would just say practicing hard. That's a big thing with Coach Parker. When he got here, we've just always been like, we changed our mentality. We just work way harder. Like, we hold each other accountable and everything. So we just had to practice at a whole nother level.
Kevin Kinder.
Harder, more reps, faster? What all goes into that?
Say that again for me, please.
I said, could you describe what all goes into that practicing harder, that whole other level you talked about? Is it faster, more reps?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just finishing plays, like, after you catch it, just finishing upfield, like tucking the ball away, making sure that you just finish with the ball no matter what. More reps, yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Running as fast as possible, like as long, because we have workloads and stuff that we can see. You can see how hard people are working sometimes. So
Back to Greg.
So Isaiah, you must have been frustrated some at the beginning of the year when you weren't playing a lot. How'd you put that behind you?
yeah, it was definitely frustrating. I wanted to be out there with my team making plays, like I know I can do it and everything. So it was definitely frustrating, but I just have a mentality where you just got to put your head down and keep moving no matter what. Like, no matter what's thrown at you, you just got to keep pushing forward. Whatever it is, just make sure when your name's called, you're ready. Like, that's just what I go by. It was definitely frustrating, though. No doubt about that.
Keenan Cummings.
Isaiah, are you comfortable playing several different positions? At the receiver spot, can you move around if need be?
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps me, and it helps the team also. Just like because I have a different body. I'm a little bit bigger than some players, but I can still run. So I do like it. I do like it a lot because I like making plays anywhere on the field, like anywhere they put me. As long as I can make a play, like I don't care where they put me, outside, inside, it doesn't matter.
Greg.
All right, one of those plays obviously was last year against TCU. So how many times do you and your teammates sort of relive that moment? And you've walked through it for us before, but take us through that, sort of step by step again.
Oh yeah, the beginning of the season it was definitely huge, just because it was the last game and everything, and it was kind of almost the same thing I'm going through right now, like just like starting off slow in the beginning of the season and everything, and just like having that mentality, just putting your head down and just keep pushing, and when your name's called, being ready. And that play definitely like inspired a lot of people. I know people. I'm friends with mostly everybody on the team and everything, so we always talk about it and everything, and just like we'll talk about what plays we're gonna make this year, how we're gonna end this year. Like it definitely carried over, and it definitely was it was a big moment. It was a big moment for the team, I think, all around.
Next is Cody Nesper.
Hey, Isaiah, just what would you say is the key to your game? You mentioned you have a little bit of a bigger body type than some of the other receivers do.
I think my body control and like when the ball's in the air, I think that's definitely like my biggest advantage. I just know when the ball comes up, I want to come down with it no matter what, no matter where it's thrown. Make Daggy look good. Even though he's great, he's been great this year. But no matter what, like I think that's my biggest advantage, just coming down with the ball and being able to separate from players with my body and everything like that.
Go ahead, Skylar Callahan.
Yeah, Isaiah, I guess just what was the most frustrating part about last week? I mean, I know a lot of things went wrong, but was there anything in particular that just was so frustrating for you?
Um, I would just say not be able to score. Like, I mean, we always want to score, you know. That's definitely was a big part, you know. Our defense, it was some stuff happened or whatever, but we wanted to be able to help them out no matter what. Like, whatever happens to them, we want to be able to capitalize for them so that they can come back and they have some more momentum when they come back on the field and stuff. So it was definitely frustrating not scoring like how we wanted.
Go ahead, Cody.
So you were talking about making contested catches. Some people, compare that to rebounding in basketball. I'm just wondering, do you see it like that? And do you have any sort of basketball background?
Nah, I don't actually. I mean, I played when I was young. I was pretty good, I think. I used to hit a couple spin moves and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But but nah, I actually have more of a baseball background. And I think that's like hand-eye coordination. I think that has a lot more to do with it. And I don't know. When I'm on the field, I just see the ball so different. Like it's just like it means everything when it's in the air, you know. Like I just wanna keep it on with us no matter what. Like we say the ball is the program and everything. So I just try to go by that.
And back to Greg.
So Isaiah, walk us through the background a little bit. I mean, I read some of it. I know you're an Eastern Christian guy at one point in time. So,
Yeah.
but you're from Delaware originally. So just take me through the whole thing. How you got there, from there to junior college to West Virginia, all that.
Yeah, so I started out, you know, me, Letty Brown, Wendell Smallwood, David Sills, Dakiel Schwartz, all of us, we all went to the same high school and stuff. And right next, it's actually in Maryland, but it was a private school, so I'm from Delaware, but we all went to school in Maryland at that school. And then after I graduated, I took a year off, and Eastern Arizona, my mom was in Arizona at this point, so I wanted to be closer to her and everything, and my little brother, so I went out there, and I went to Eastern Arizona College, and that's where I met Mike Brown and Drayshawn Miller. And from there, just all my stuff really took off, you know. I was playing both sides of the field. I was playing punt return, all that. And I got to showcase a lot of my talents there, so it was definitely an experience.
Go ahead, Cody.
So about baseball, I think I remember you saying last year that you were a shortstop. Do you honestly think that that has helped you catching wise in some way?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the little ball, trying to go catch this little ball, like going however fast, 100 miles per hour or whatever, I think it definitely helped with hand-eye coordination. Then the drills we used to do in baseball, you know, that definitely would help too. So yeah, I would say it definitely improved my hand-eye coordination skills.